It's the first week of August, and for those boys who have decided to play Texas high school football, their summer fun is over. They begin 3 weeks of two-a-day workouts. There is instruction and conditioning. Coaches will challenge the boys' mental toughness. They will try and bring out the best of their abilities. They will battle against each other before taking on anyone else. It will be hot. It will be hard. It will be the time they will never forget. All for the glory of Friday night.
But I ball so hard, I feel no pain, my body's numb, my mind is strong. I'll give it all up for my team. We work too hard, we work so hard, and now it's time to grind. We gon' do it for the hometown. It's Friday night and we just ride out like the whole time. I close my eyes and say a prayer, time to lace up. I have no fear, I have no doubt, this is what I train for. No turning back now, but I get it right now, Look in my eyes, you see a flame, no room for pain. My team and I, we put in work. I know it hurt, but at the end it made us strong. It's in our blood, protect our home. One team, one dream. One team, one goal, to the top of the world. We go to the top of the world. We go one time.
If you look around this room, you incoming freshmen, they ain't been here yet. You look at this wall here, you understand what we're here for. We've made the playoffs 7 straight years. You know what is expected out of Weslaco East football. You know that. Our expectation this year is to start getting our year put on the bottom here. By district area, and you know we have that type of team.
Over the past 7 years, one of the most successful football programs in the Rio Grande Valley has been the Weslaco East Wildcats. They have been to the playoffs 7 times, won 3 district titles, 2 by-district titles, and 2 area championships. A big reason for that is because of the offense, which has consistently had one of the top rushing games in the valley. The architect behind the offense is Mike Burgett. Despite all the success at East, since Burgett became offensive coordinator and head coach before last season, there are still those that criticize his offense.
I stand on the sideline, you can hear people. They want the big play. They want the home run ball. Man, look at Nicky Rowe, or look at Mission Vets, or the teams that throw in and are successful. Very good teams, by the way. I wish Weslaco High was more like that. Well, I think myself and Coach Villarreal, you know, on our style of football has been very successful, and I think he'll tell you that. And it's funny because every year at the end of the year I pull out the district, and the 4 top rushing teams make the playoff.
His formula is this. In the offseason, players compete in a powerlifting program that has won 3 state titles. The players not only develop their bodies, but their minds as well. Packing on muscle gives them warrior-like confidence and assurance that carries on to the field.
You walk around and you're thick, you're big, you're strong. You have confidence in what you do. And it doesn't matter if a kid, we've had kids that weigh 114, we've had kids that weigh 123, and those are 2 weight classes that I just threw in, that walk around like the 123. I remember one, Alex Solis, walked around like he thought he was 180 pounds, and he played like that.
Burgett finished 7-4 in his first season as head coach. They made the playoffs, but the team lost in the first round. That's something that still bothers the fiery coach.
You got to sell out, and it starts now. It started when we started summer. It started last year when we got beat 42-21 in the playoffs, and you should remember that. We're as good as our last game. We got beat by 21. I should be burning. I couldn't even sleep last night thinking about that game. You know what is expected here at East. Let's get it done. Hit the field. KC.
The first day of practice is about what you would expect. The team is a little bit rusty.
Come on, JR! Come on, JR! Jesse!
Coaches don't just coach, they are also teachers. And this football field is their classroom.
If they throw that quick bubble, I'm there.
Hands on you! You can never run around if he gets his hands on you!
After some instruction, the team shows improvement.
Oh, there he is. Behind him, too. Look. Behind him, too.
Things going pretty good. As you see, we got a little bit of speed, a little bit of talent. You know, we just got to get them in the right direction. That's why, thank God, we have two-a-days.
He's on three, baby. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Weslaco East has always been known for having that one good running back. On a team that has several this year, there is one that might steal the show in 2014.
We're talking about a kid that's a little bit over 6 foot. He's 190 pounds. He runs a 4.5 flat. I didn't believe it until he went to a combine camp and ran a 4.55, and I was like, holy cow.
Lupe Moron is a transfer from La Villa, where he was the star of the team. In one game, he had over 200 yards of total offense, on his way to a 1,300-yard season. He also scored 22 touchdowns, kicked extra points, ran a 94-yard kickoff back for a touchdown, and played defense. He was the stud in La Villa. Here, he is just one of the guys.
In La Villa, it was mainly me, Robert, and a junior named Isaac, who's upcoming senior. Those were the 3 fastest. And here, everybody's running 4.5s, 4.6. It's daily competition.
Moron also had to get stronger in the weight room, a trademark for anyone who plays at Weslaco East.
We maxed out when he first got here. He benched 185. I said, Lupe, you know that we have girls on this campus that bench 185. And he took that as a challenge. And the last time we benched, he benched 270.
Now Moron is ready to go. Where he will play is still up in the air. Running back, receiver, maybe even quarterback.
Wherever he feels comfortable playing me, I don't mind. As long as we can win some games and I can help the team out, that's all that matters.
Come on, get you here, right?
It's Friday, the first day of pads, and it's time to increase the intensity. Playing with an attitude, emotion, and intensity. These are all words that best describe East Side, Strong Side. But on the first day of pads, the effort is just not there. Coach Burgett asked us to turn off the camera as he addresses his team. After a stern scolding, he lines up the boys for some one-on-one to help pick up the intensity.
Drive, press up, drive, Hardy, keep it, Hardy, keep it,
After that, they go back to their schedule, and practice is much better.
I'm going to tell you, very, very good. That kick-out block, them kick-out blocks, guys, I'm going to tell you, we're going to be deadly. Them base blocking, them down blocks, we're going to be something. But dang it, I shouldn't have to do that, stop a drill just to go down there and do that. Should I? No, mostly seniors. Not again. All right, 7 on 7, let's go.
11 helmets to the ball. Let's go.
After one day of pads, it's time for an inter-squad scrimmage. This is where experience and talent take over, and the best start to shine. It's the #1 offense versus the #1 defense. Ryan Avado is having a great day. Watch this play. As he's tracking down the runner, he stiff arms the blocker from his blind side, giving himself enough room to make the tackle. He had 8 tackles of the first 12 plays.
Making some stops, plugging the holes, playing East football.
Coach, what do you think so far?
Good thing. Good thing. We'll have to watch film here in a little bit. Once we watch film, we can evaluate our kids, what we need to tweak, and get after it again.
The offense didn't score?
That's always a plus.
The offense finally starts to get rolling, and you see the talent and speed of Lupe Moron.
Everybody's flying to the ball. I mean, it's not like over there, you break one tackle, you got an open field. Here, everybody's flying. You make one miss, you better turn upfield or they're going to get you from behind.
One of the things about right now is that we're getting ready to start school, and what better way to get school started than to do something that brings the whole community together, something like sports. You know, this is an opportunity for everybody in the community to get together, go out and watch the activities, watch the games, and see our kids and the potential that they have.
After the scrimmage, it's time for the annual Meet the Wildcats, the first time the band and cheerleaders get to perform. The volleyball team is also there, and so is the cross-country team. Coach Burgett talks about the upcoming season and fires up the crowd. When it comes time to bringing out a player to talk to the crowd, Coach Burgett chooses 6'3", 340-pound senior Sergio Morales, team captain. Three years ago, he would be an unlikely choice to bring out to the crowd. Maybe even not be part of the team at all. But today, he is an inspiration and a product of hard work and perseverance.
For the first time he ran 100, the kid was finished and Sergio was at the 50-yard line. And I was like, oh, this kid.
I couldn't even run 50 yards, and they would have to wait for me when we were conditioning. And now I look and I see myself at the top of the pack.
Sergio found something deep inside to continue, despite being behind every time he ran sprints.
I always told myself, no matter how much we're running, just don't stop, just don't walk, just don't stop, and just keep moving.
He moved from the back of the pack to first team all-district and team captain.
Pushed him, and did I ever think he'd be the player he is now? No. This is a college football player. This is a kid now that can move, step, run. He doesn't finish last anymore. He's about in the middle of the pack at 6'3", 340.
With my teammates also, they always tell me, you're an inspiration to me.
Sergio has become a leader of this team. And as he speaks to the crowd, it's done with confidence, something he gained from playing football.